Item 11, which is receive the annual report from the Community Preparedness Committee, and I believe Ron Lepetis is going to do that for us. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, City Council members, and City staff, my name is Ron Lapidus. I have two other members of the Citizens Preparedness Committee with me, Dina Gunning and George Paponis. And Dina and I are going to jointly present this overview of what we did in 2010 and what we expect to do in 2011. The purpose of our committee is to promote the emergency preparedness of the citizens of San Bruno. Our 2010 members are listed here. I don't believe that I need to read them for you. 2011 members are similar, with the addition of Mike Ward as vice chair. I remain the chair as I was last year. In 2010, our accomplishments were many. We staffed information booths at local and county events, including an event that was held at the Lowe's hardware store, or home improvement store actually, in San Bruno. We represented the city at Preparedness Day, and we were at an old Navy safety fair that was held in the Tanforan Shopping Center. We provided preparedness training to neighborhood watch groups, and we participate with the San Bruno Amateur Radio Volunteers, and we help them when necessary. Last year, we did planning for CERT training. You'll see on the next slide that our planning for CERT training indeed paid off, and we have incredible support from city staff for that. We also created and distributed It's a Good Feeling to Be Prepared brochure. This is a brochure that lists several things that employees of the city and families and small businesses in San Bruno can do to be prepared for whatever may befall us, as well as encouraging our citizens to sign up for the CERT training. Our goals in 2011 are to support the San Bruno CERT program. The CERT program has actually begun. Last Thursday night was our first night of the CERT training, and this is going to last for another 5 or 6 weeks, followed by a live fire exercise that's going to be held at the firehouse. Dina, would you like to continue with our 2011?
Thanks, Ron. Some of the other things that we continue to do are the public events. Preparedness Day this year will be in June at the county fairgrounds. I believe it will be the first Saturday that the fair starts, which is June 11th. So we're looking forward to participating in that. We've participated every year. This will be the 7th annual Preparedness Day in the county, as well as we're this year working on translating our public service announcements that get aired on cable TV into Spanish and looking at other languages to translate to in the city. Questions? We were kind of short and brief this year. We continue to strive for community preparedness and do community outreach to encourage. We were really thrilled this last year with the Neighborhood Watch program to provide preparedness training, and super thrilled that we have started the CERT, the Community Emergency Response Team training, the pilot project, which started at Shelter Creek last week, as Ron had mentioned. So we encourage anybody who has any questions or information regarding CERT to contact the station. We do have a waiting list for the next session already. I believe we have a full session of folks signed up for the second, and still continuing to get input and take names for a following session. So we're pretty excited to have that off the ground.
Any questions?
I don't have a
Ken?
question. Mr. Mayor, I'd just like to compliment this committee. It is well-stocked with very experienced members. And as the liaison last year, I mean, it was some very detailed and very thorough meetings that were held. Unfortunately, we had a situation last September, but the committee was prepared, and I mean, we've seen the members very involved throughout the community ever since. So thank you for your involvement in the committee and also with the community since September.
Thank you. I think we have to thank you all as well. It's very fortunate, if folks don't know, in this city to have a dedicated emergency operations center. And without the support of city staff and the council and mayor, that would not have proceeded and progressed the way it did. And obviously it was much needed when the gas line explosion occurred. We always learn lessons from every experience and hope to carry those lessons forward. But again, thanks to the support of the City Council, we now have a CERT program, and we are the last city in the county to have a CERT program, so we're very proud of that.
As you said, your report was very brief, but very, very efficient work. People just don't realize in all of our cities the efficiency and the effort of all of our committees, boards, and commissions. It's really the lifeblood of cities, all of the volunteers that help on a daily basis that never come to the surface to see. You know, people just don't realize all of the work that's done in the background. And you prepared and prepared and prepared, as our first responders did, in hopes that this disaster never happened on September 9th, but it did, and it worked because of all your hard work. So thank you very, very much.
Thank you.